from the
Hello, boils and ghouls. The voice you hear is not Jason. Jason is taking a little bit of time off, so you're not going to hear those fine baritone tones tonight. My name is Mondo. I'll be your host for the evening for episode 245. With me, as usual, is the web host with the most. You will hear the sultry voice of Jody.
Hello.
And we have joining us tonight, again, it's been a little while, you'll hear the very scholarly voice of Alyssa.
Hi.
Alyssa, welcome back. How have you been?
I'm here.
I feel you.
Not great, but we're alive, and that's what matters.
I'll tell you what, it's very good to have you here tonight. It's been a long time since we've gotten to do this, so it's pretty cool. What are you drinking tonight? You have a fancy drink in your glass.
Oh, this is my fancy goblet, but I am drinking 0 sugar blackberry tea. So
okay, there is nothing wrong with that. Did you make it yourself?
No, I did not. It is from Kroger, but it keeps me from drinking sodas all day, every day.
Totally fair.
So.
I'm drinking coffee out of my Mickey Mouse mug because even though it is late at night, I am very sleepy. I stayed up too late watching movies last night.
It is 10:15 for the record where Jody's at PM, not AM. So Jody's a night owl.
Yeah, normally I'd be fine right now, but I stayed up till like 4:30 last night. I watched Hokum for the first time last night. Loved it.
Yeah.
I watched Buffet Infinity for the first time last night. Also loved it. And I just kind of was on a roll. And by the time I was rolling, it got really late. So I'm really tired today.
I got nervous for a second. I'm like, please tell me he loved that because I loved Buffet Infinity.
Oh, it was so good. So much fun.
If anybody Project Hail Mary this morning.
What'd you think of Project Hail Mary?
It made me cry.
Oh, I have not.
I'm a sensitive soul, so
you know, I cry at 43. I cry at commercials.
Oh yeah,
like if a dog is sad on the internet, I'm gonna cry. Like it's just how it is now.
Mm-hmm.
My family has made fun of me since I was a little kid because, like, okay, so it's Christmas time and they start showing all the like Hallmark commercials about like Dad's home from the war, and I'm like,
oh my god, have you seen the one with the grandma who has like Alzheimer's or dementia?
Yes.
And they take her around in the Chevy truck and she remembers, like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I can't handle commercials. So yeah, I haven't watched Project Hail Mary yet, but I'm sure if it is the kind of movie that will make you cry, it will hit me. When the kid's watching Kanto in the other room, I get choked up. You know, like I'm easy.
I have this, I guess, end of life wish because Alzheimer's runs in my family.
Me too.
Like if I ever get to the point where my brain's not working, I told my child, I said, do not feel obligated to take care of me if my wife is past at this point. Just fill me full of psychedelics and just push me into the woods and I'll figure shit out there. And in my brain is what's going to happen is 6 months later, there's going to be some footage of some man running around with bears. I just now have this fantasy that bears are going to adopt me in their pack. But more than likely, they're going to maul me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can just pet that little spot in between their snoot and their eyes before they maul me, fucking worth it.
Or maybe you'll have some like mushroom milk.
Oh,
in the
yes.
woods, and
Ooh, hey, good call back there. I love it. Speaking of the wilderness, though, tonight we are here to review a interesting new creature feature called Hungry, based off the board game Hungry Hungry Hippos. I think
skirting copyright just enough to not be actually based on it, but to make you think of it.
I was wondering because I know that IP is going to be adapted into a movie. I thought this might be it, so maybe it's not. I also read that because I was reading the director, James Nunn, did a AMA on Reddit, and apparently, Samara Weaving, I think, or someone is attached to do a feature film based on Monopoly.
Okay.
I'm like, are we just trying to make the most depressing movie of all time? But anyhow, tonight we'll be talking about Hungry and our good friend Hip Hop Op. All right, just pronounce that for me, Joe.
Okay, so have you ever watched Flight of the Conchords?
Many moons ago.
Jermaine Clement, that's where he got his start. They have a song that's the rhinoceros versus the hippopotamus, and so that's the hippopotamus.
I don't know why my brain cannot put that together. I misspelled my name. I'm Mondoy today.
Mondoy.
Couldn't figure out how to change it, and I was already here. I'm like, whatever. So
close enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Anyhow, Jody, let's tell us about Hungry.
Okay, so while vacationing in New Orleans, a group of people, our main character is named Sistine. She's coping with her mother's illness. She loses her job at the very beginning. Her friend Hannah persuades her, hey, we already have this trip planned. Let's go take this trip. So they go to do alligator watching in the swamplands, which, yeah, of course, that's what you do. That's what I would do. That's what I want to do if I go there. Mm-hmm. And so
I can do that here. True. We have alligators in Texas. I'm okay.
If we have alligators in Tennessee, they have gotten lost. They are misplaced. They sometimes show up, but they're not supposed to be here. But they get ready to take this tour, and they say, like things have been closed down, and we're kind of not doing this part, but one of the ladies is a divorced businesswoman. There's this whole cast of characters: Dion, a nurse, like an older man, and his daughter, and their teenage son. So there's all these people, little cast of characters, and one of them pays the tour guide a little extra to take them out off the approved route so that they can go see this big alligator called Big Ben. It's supposed to be the biggest alligator out there, and it'd be cool to see him. Well, they do. And he's dead and like torn up. And so this is when we find out as the ship it gets knocked from the bottom and flipped over. And so they're all either on top of the ship or climbing up in some of the trees in the swamp. And that's when we find out that there's a hippopotamus loose in the area. Now, I know, Mondo, you are not from the South. Hippos are not supposed to be here. That's another one of those not supposed to be here animals.
I know, but I'm also relatively somewhat in tune with biology. Same thing. Like if I saw an alligator just chilling here in Las Vegas, that is somebody's pet that they have let loose.
True.
And it's sad because it's not moist or watery here.
Well, now that we have our hippo established, we have a lot of scenes of people trying to climb or swim or something, and you get that like hippo jumps out of the water and snatches them up in one big bite like a shark movie, which this director, he was like second unit director on 47 Meters Down. Like he knows the animal attack stuff. And so that's most of the rest of the movie is trying to survive while this big old hippo is either chomping people or ramming into them. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, the most dangerous animal in Africa is the hippopotamus, because even though they are herbivores, they are huge and territorial. And there's reasons why this one is particularly territorial that we're not going to talk about yet because this movie just came out. We'll probably get to it later. But hippo versus man in the swamps of Louisiana for the rest of the movie.
Before we dig in, there was a famous story about a gentleman named Marius Els, and he rescued a hippo from the river, which sounds like he just kidnapped a hippo, because I feel like they're supposed to live in rivers. And then he took care of it and raised it for like 10 years. And then one day just drug him into the water and killed him.
Yep.
That's what they do.
It'd be like that.
Moral of the story is don't fuck with wilderness. They're not pets. Anyhow,
in particular, hippos, they look cute. They look like little, you should pet them. You should not pet them. They will kill you.
I always tell students, don't mess with nature. Like, leave nature alone.
Mudang. So Mudang caused all this. Let's be honest. I'm sure everyone knows who Mudang is. Also, like one of the cutest creatures to ever exist. But I have a little Mudang Godzilla action figure. And I love it so much. Pygmy hippos, adorable, but don't fuck with wilderness. And with that being said, Alyssa,
Yeah.
what'd you think of Hungry?
I had a blast watching this movie. There were like points where it was a little bit slow, but like I remember I was messaging you earlier and I was like, Grandpa Tim's about to die and I'm gonna be really upset about it. like before anything happened to anybody, I was like, I just know this. Oh, sorry.
Real fast, we're gonna get into spoilers right away. So
sorry.
It's okay. If you haven't
get killed by the hippo is a spoiler, then yes, you're watching the wrong movie.
The specifics of who is a spoiler, but like it was one of those things. But like this is before anything had happened to anyone. I was like, that man is going to go because he's so nice, and that made me so sad. Like knowing that he was gonna probably die. Like. And I had a really good time though. It was fun. I did look up the realistics behind like hippos being in Louisiana because I was like, I just needed to know. I needed to know like what is the reality of this the possibility of this being a thing. And I learned that there was a thing in 1910 called the American Hippo Bill that never got passed by Congress, but it was proposed to Congress to this guy, what's his name? Robert F. Broussard. I wonder if he's related to my brother. They have the same last name. Just doxed my brother. So sorry, dude. But he argued that the hippopotamuses would eat invasive plants. And so I was like, that's fascinating, so maybe there are some hippos out there that Mr. Broussard just like snuck into the wilderness.
I mean, the idea of someone smuggling a hippo in, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure somewhere this has happened.
I think they mentioned it in this movie, and maybe I'm wrong. That's how the hippos got there.
They did. I didn't want to like
in the movie,
yeah. In the movie, they said it did happen, but in the but in real life, it didn't actually end up happening. But they even like talked about he got like somebody from the Department of Agriculture being like, yeah, we could eat them, and I don't want to eat a hippo. I mean, okay. Maybe I would try it. Probably.
I mean, I would try almost any animal if it was given to me as a delicacy, but doesn't mean I go out of my way. Like they do a thing here in Vegas where you can like do cow therapy, where you can cuddle with these Highland cows. I know if I go do it, I'm gonna be a vegan. Like that's all there is to it. There's no doubt.
I used to have cows, and I still eat cows, but I don't know. I'm curious about what everything tastes like.
It's just a curiosity.
Yeah, I just want to know. I've had kangaroo. That was delicious.
Me too.
I'm a very adventurous eater. I'll try anything once, except for I think we've talked about it before. In the Philippines, they have that egg, which is the underdeveloped chicken.
No, thank you.
I can't remember what it's called. That's the only thing I wouldn't try.
With like the fetus inside the
I don't think I could do baby animals. Like I don't like veal. That's a lie. I like lamb. But is that like baby? Is it actually baby lamb or is it just an adult sheep? They call it lamb because it's more palatable sounding.
It's whatever makes us sleep at night is what it is.
Yeah. Because like I don't think I could do baby animal, but let the animal live its life and then I'll make a burger out of it.
Jody, what did you think of Hungry?
Okay, so I could not have had lower expectations going into this movie. Like it's a movie that's at least tied to Hungry Hungry Hippos, the game. I mean, the tagline for this movie is this hippo isn't playing games. So they know what they're doing with the Hungry. So yeah, I thought it was going to be pretty dumb. I have watched a lot of shark movies. I'm a sucker for a shark movie. And a lot of them are real bad. And I just figured this was going to be that kind of movie. But what surprised me, the cast was all right. They were pretty good. Like I liked some of the people. Some of the people I didn't like at all, but that's just their character. And the hippo, I expected a bad CGI hippo, and this was a pretty good hippo. Like for the most part, it felt like an actual thing. Like I looked at some behind the scenes stuff, and they actually used some real things while mixing with the CGI. So it gives it a little more weight. It doesn't feel like this hippo is just like floating around in the air. And so like the hippo looked pretty good. Like it was a cool effect. Some of the suspense they set up was a lot better than I expected. I had fun. It's a movie about a hippo attacking a bunch of people. Like how could that not be fun if it's done well?
The director did say, I think anytime you just see the head of the hippo, that's all practical.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he said about 25% of the effects were practical. He also said that this was kind of his love letter to Jurassic Park, because since he was a kid, he loved Jurassic Park. So there are a lot of shots in this movie that are kind of reminiscent of Jurassic Park. And I'll hop in here, but what I kind of love about this is like so you sent a message saying you were watching this, and that I'm like, I kind of want to see it. And you said it was pretty decent, so I jumped in. I'm like, I watched this movie and I was super high, just all
it does help.
I'm just gonna be honest. I had a fucking blast with it. I had again, I watched with no expectations, and in the third act, this turns into a hippo slasher film. Like the hippo is a slasher.
Yeah.
Hippo with a vendetta.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get spoilery here, but they run into this building, and the hippo just walks into the building, like, "What's up?" and just breaks through the building. And now they're running through this building trying to escape this hippo that wants to fuck them up. So they light the building on fire, and then of course you get the ending where they save the baby hippo, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, you need to save the baby. Like I know that baby's gonna grow up to fuck some shit up.
That's the big reveal towards the end of the movie, is the reason why this hippo is so aggressive is her baby is there. Like they had like a breeding program there at one point.
Yeah.
And there was the baby hippo, and it had gotten trapped under like a gate that fell over. And so that's why Mama Hippo is so vicious to these people in the swamps.
So I need to call some shenanigans on this movie. So one is the guy Rodrigo that takes him out on this tour. They're missing for 5 hours, and you get this shot of the owner of the company sitting outside of the office or whatever you want to call it. When the people first go to the building to go on this tour, when he's like, "Yep, this here's a hippo skull. The only good hippo's a dead hippo."
Only cute hippos.
Man hates hippos.
Yeah, and then but later on, he's like, "Where's Rodrigo at?" And he goes, "I don't know. It's been 5 hours." Like, dude, you waited 5 hours to go see where your employee was with this tour group?
Yeah.
Like, you'd think maybe you'd give them an hour, right? Maybe an hour. You're not going to wait 5 hours to see where your employee is with a tour group of civilians who could potentially be dead at this point.
Right. Also, like, did anybody sign a waiver? I don't know why that bothered me.
I
but
feel
like
I
I
they
thought
would have
about
to
it.
in real life. Yeah.
Like I was just thinking about it. I was like, they're not signing any paperwork. They can't. They can't sue for this.
The one really
Well, I guess they
annoying
could
lady
sue.
kept threatening to sue, so I guess maybe they didn't.
Yeah,
that bitch pissed me off.
Oh, she was really getting on my nerves.
She played that role so well, though.
Yeah. Props to that actress, but golly,
she's the business lady, so she was like a Karen in the swamp. You know,
her name is Jan. Tracy Bonner played her, and she was in The Exorcism with Russell Crowe. Oh, and that's really the only thing. Sweet Magnolias is a show on Netflix I'm not too familiar with, but yeah, I love the fact she's wearing high heels to go into the swamp, and I also love that she's just on a business trip and want to kill some time. So let's go see some alligators, and I respect that. Alyssa, to your point, the Tim, the grandfather, Jim Meskimen, I loved him. He is he has that face that you've seen.
Oh yeah.
And he does a lot of impressions on Instagram and on Facebook. If you guys look at the reels, very, very does great impressions. He's been on Whose Line Is It Anyways in Europe.
Oh,
he's done voices for Beavis and Butthead, Legend of Korra. He was in episodes of Parks and Rec. So he was a lot of fun, and he owned his role really, really well.
Oh yeah.
And to your point, listen, they set him right up as a tragic hero because he immediately they bring up that he was ex FDNY sorry, whatever, New York Fire Department. So kind of alluding to the fact that he was there for 9/11 and stuff like that. I do find it funny that the two female leads, well, one meets an unfortunate end, like basically says like, hey, I want to fuck him.
Yeah, you could get it. And I was like, yeah, girl, get that old man dick. I love that for you.
What I love is that's probably the first time that phrase has ever been uttered on this show, and I'm for
it. Put it on a t-shirt, baby. Get that old man dick.
Merch.
On a Bella canvas shirt, not a Gildan's heavy cotton.
Jody, make it happen. Like,
I do appreciate too how mean this movie was, because while we're talking about the old man, so obviously, so there's the one family group, old man, his like adult daughter, and her teenage son, and the hippo kills the old man. We're past spoilers at this point. Kills the old man. Then later, the teenage boy gets got by the hippo, and then the mom also get like, nobody is spared in this movie. Like, no. It does not matter your relationships or what kind of character you are, you're getting got by this hippo.
Man, I didn't write the mom's name down, but she was kind of the one, but the actress though, but she was like, whatever happens, I'm owning this role. She owned that role. Like they have this scene where she's just kind of doing that, you know, that I forgot what they called it, but like the 2 mile stare, where she's just she just like lost her dad and and she lost her dad and her mom, and I was like, I was feeling a little rough inside. I'm like, damn, this is I didn't expect to get the feels from a movie called Hungry.
Yeah, she's the one who eventually, after losing her dad and her son both in the same day on the same trip, just kind of floats off into the water. Like, she's like, take me, hippo. But I mean, I guess I understand that.
Yeah, more part, like, where do you
where do you think, how do you come back from that?
But then how do you come back from that? So at the same time, I kind of get it. Like, more power to you.
I want a sequel where she's just hunting hippos throughout the world. Just like, well, she died, obviously.
The hippopotamus Sarah Connor.
That'd be pretty damn good. The other thing I will call a little bit of shenanigans on at the very end of the movie, and spoilers again. So the main character, Sistine, the heroine, I should say, she saves this. She pulls a knife out of her pocket that Tim gave her. Also, Tim just super down to just give away his retirement present from the fire department, just like whatever. It's a knife, which I kind of
knew he was gonna die.
No, I looked at it more so as like, I put fucking 30 years into the government, and this is the shit they gave me.
Yeah.
That's more way I saw it. But she watches the mom in a total like cheesy cliche. She watches the mom hippo, or maybe it's dad hippo, probably the mom hippo, which alludes the fact there has to be a dad hippo too.
Well, there was, because one of them got set on fire, and then one of them came out the swamp.
Yeah, but the one that came out of the swamp was burned.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was watching it on my laptop, and the light was kind of.
I thought the exact same thing until they did a zoom in, and you see the hippo was burned. So it leads its way to a sequel. Just saying. But when the hippo walks with the child and she kind of smiles, I'm like, all right, hold on a second. Like, you're like, everybody, your best friend just got fucking murdered by this fucking thing, and everyone you're on this trip with just got murdered. You watched a whole family, generations of a family, get wiped out by this hippo. You can feel relief, but don't do like the whimsical we saved the day.
Yeah, that's fair. Trauma, man. They'll do stuff to you.
But I will say, fucking angry hippo hunting down humans, like, I'm here for it. I'm going to be here for it 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I love a good animal attack movie. Like, we also, like my daughter and I, after we watched Hungry, we watched Backcountry like the next night. We watched a shark movie after that. Like, it's a genre that's an easy crowd pleaser for me. And this is an animal I hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen a hippo attack a bunch of people, and it can swim, and it's really fast. So it's a cool, like, dangerous animal. Yeah, I really had fun with it.
Have you ever seen Grizzly Rage?
I have not.
Oh, it's got my TV husband Tyler Hoechlin in it, who played Derek Hale on Teen Wolf, and I'll watch any trash movie for that man, and it's a bad movie, but it's real fun.
I mean, in the same vein, I picked up a movie from the thrift store called The Caretaker. It was like a late '90s slasher, but Jennifer Tilly was on it, so I'm like, well, I have to buy it.
Yeah,
Even she couldn't save that fucking movie.
I will watch
She
anything.
looked phenomenal in it, but goddamn, was that a bad movie?
Tyler Hoechlin was also the TV Superman for the last like 10 years or whatever.
From Smallville, or
no, from shoot,
Either way, he's better than
TV
Dean Cain.
show.
No matter what happens, though, he's better than Dean Cain. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, and he's just so handsome. I just love.
That was a disappointing celebrity fall off for me because I liked that show when I was a kid. I really loved Lois and Clark, and
I did too. But I think I was more into Terry Hatcher than I was into.
I mean,
I was an X-Men child. I've never really cared for Superman. That's my dark shame. I don't care about Superman.
No, that's not a shame at all. So as a guy that's a comic book nerd, Superman for too long, they made him so powerful. It's like, well, what can they do? The best thing they ever did was kill off Superman and give him flaws. And then when they put him in the new comic books, the new series, Absolute Superman, I'd recommend anyone out there that's not a fan of Superman read the Absolute Superman series because they turn his character on his head. Like the S on his shirt is actually everybody on his planet has to wear a symbol based on their social class.
Oh.
And the S is for the lower class.
Oh.
It's really crazy where they go with it. So when he comes to Earth, he's trying to like destroy like lithium mines and stuff to save people. It's kind of crazy. But I love but you're right though. As a kid, I hated Superman. I was always a Marvel guy. Well, I love Batman when he came to DC, but I love Marvel because Superman was always like this super powerful character. Like, why am I reading the comic books when I know he's gonna win?
I always liked Marvel villains more than DC villains because Marvel villains had a story and weren't like the way that I approach narratives as a young person was like I liked my villains to have a reason. Like you think about Magneto, who's like the perfect villain because like Magneto was right. Or you have these villains that think they're right.
No, well, Magneto was a guy that his idea was right. He just went about the solution the wrong way. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And I don't know. Nowadays, I'm like, fuck it, kill him.
Yeah. Nowadays,
kill him all.
If all been
radicalized,
Magneto was just murking up fucking the White House, I'd be like, yeah. That's
Magneto versus Hippo, who would win?
That'd be a tough one because the Hippo doesn't have any metal in his body. So
Magneto with metal teeth or Hippo with metal tusks.
That's the thing. That's the thing, right? In the X-Men universe, like the Cybernet could never win because Magneto would just fuck all that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Anyhow,
sorry, I don't know how we got here.
we never know how we get here on this.
No.
Get that old man dick.
Old man dick. Yeah, when she goes, she's straight up like he's like, you mean when he was younger? And she goes, no, like now.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Tim just fucking comes in and takes control of the situation.
Yeah.
He's like, you go here, I'll go swim and save these people. I'll go do this. My last bit of shenanigans is the owner when he finally shows back up, and he is like low rent Bert from Tremors.
I can see that,
yeah, he just sucks. Like that guy just sucks. Like, get out the boat. We're killing this hippopotamus. I'm like, no, you're not going to kill the hippopotamus. He's going to fuck all you up. So he got what he deserved. Plus, being a terrible boss. Like, if I'm like tomorrow, I'm going to go meet a coworker of mine to go to an updated site. If he's 30 minutes late, I'm going to message him, probably call him. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to go drive to the office and see if he's okay. I'm not going to wait 5 hours to see if a group of people and my employee are okay in the bayou in Louisiana.
Like, how many more people would have survived if he had checked on him 4 hours earlier?
Yeah.
Also, like, you only brought a trank gun? Like, that's all you brought out in Louisiana, in New Orleans, in the bayou?
Yeah, we're going to go see the biggest alligator, too.
Trank gun with 2 darts. Bitch, please. Like, where's the shotgun? You know that man has an AR-15 somewhere. Bring it to... Especially if you're worried about gators.
You have to respect the gators.
I mean, I respect a gator. I love a gator.
I'm just saying,
if a gator catches me, it's my fault. Like,
Gators are fucking adorable. When I see the videos of people petting them and shit, I'm like, I want to pet a gator so bad.
yeah.
But I know it'd probably fuck me up, so I'm not going to.
Scale puppy.
So just to throw the cast out real fast, James Nunn, we talked about, directed it. He's done a handful of things before. Tower Block, which has gotten good reviews, but I've never seen that. One Shot and Wildcat. Sistine is played by Madison Davenport, who's been on Shameless, Black Mirror, a handful of other things. Michelle, I think it's Michelle Curiel, played Rodrigo, who's been in Better Call Saul and Sisters, which is a Tyler Perry show on BET. And overall, I thought the cast did a fine job. They weren't asked to do much, but I think they all did their roles with what they're supposed to do. And by the way, I was also very happy that Dion died at the end. I'm like, if she fucking survives this shit, I'm going to be angry. Oh, and the final scene. So this made sense to me. She's flying away in a helicopter, Sistine is, and it is straight like the ending of Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that's his favorite movie. And he's like, well, here's the homage shot. So that was cool.
They took this movie so seriously. Like it could have gone full Anaconda.
Yeah.
But it went like Scream.
Well, and so we reviewed Anaconda on here not long ago. And Jason was so excited to review it because he's like, oh, this movie's so much fun. Mondo and I, neither one of us liked it. We were both like, this movie's just kind of long and annoying. I think if they had gone that route with this, like if they had tried to make it goofy, it wouldn't have worked. I like that they played this like ridiculous scenario very straight.
Yeah, they didn't throw a whole lot of humor into it. Like, but I was high as hell, so I did name the hippopotamus.
What'd you name it?
Chompy.
Oh, Chompy.
Appropriate.
Ripped off from Bart Simpson's pet elephant, which is named Stampy.
That's right.
That's so funny.
Any final thoughts on Hungry?
Fun. Watch it.
Yeah. So I watched another movie by this same director called Sharkbait. And obviously it's a shark movie. It was not great. It was pretty rough from 2022. But what I take that to mean, in 2022, he made a pretty bad shark movie. In 2026, he made a pretty good hippo movie. So I'm looking forward to see what he does the next time he makes a movie now.
Come full circle, make a good shark movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chattanooga Film Fest, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But the movie Mockbuster taught me anything. It's I'm not going to judge someone by their past out, because he also did the Marine Part 5 and Part 6, and a lot of that might have been a director just trying to get work.
Yeah,
and trying to get his reps.
Got to get work.
So based on this, I'm stoked to see what he does next. Like I think he did a good job here. But I don't remember. Do we do our break here? Or do we wait for the reviews? I've only been on this show over 200 episodes.
Rating first.
So let's go into our episode ratings of Hungry, 1 through 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, half points, quarter points, whatever you want to do for the scale. It's acceptable. We'll allow anything. Alyssa, what would you rate Hungry?
I gave it a solid 3, which is, in my personal scale, it's a good recommendation. Like, yes, this was a solid movie. I had a good time. Must a movie be anything other than hippos eating people? Okay. Well, not really eating, but chomping them. But
yeah. So, real quick, there was the director did say the one scene he couldn't fit in the movie was he wanted to have someone get eaten by the hippo, and then you see like them inside of his stomach being dissolved.
Oh gosh!
But budget, and they wouldn't allow that in the script. But like that would have been a really, really cool scene. So, Mr. James Nunn, good on you. Maybe in your follow-up, Hungry Hungry 2's Electric Boogaloo, we can get that in there. Jody, what'd you think?
Yeah, I am right there with Alyssa. For me, a 3 is a good movie. Like if I rate something a 3, I had a good time with it. I had fun. Like it's not going to win any awards or anything like that. It's not going to be one I'm going to return to all the time, but I had a good time. And so for Hungry, 3 stars. Had a good time with it.
And I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to go 3.5 because I think I'm going to watch this again. I had a lot of fun with it, but I will say I might be a 3 sober. I'm a 3.5 high.
Sure.
Like I was rooting for the hippo. I'm just saying. I'm like, it's in man versus nature movies. I'm generally rooting for nature because all that hippo wants to do, that hippo didn't ask to be there.
Yeah,
we put it there. It's just
hippos
being a
can't
hippo.
consent.
Yeah. When years ago, when Siegfried and Roy, I can't remember which one got mauled by one of the tigers.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him if he was mad at the tiger. He goes, no, because it's an animal, and this is just what it does. Why am I going to be mad at it? I knew the risks.
Tiger's gonna tiger.
Tiger's gonna tiger. Unless it's Tony. Tony's gonna make you eat some cereal and talk about how great life is.
Hippo's gonna hippo.
Anyhow, that does it for our review of Hungry. Let's take a quick break and we'll do a shout out.
Hi, this is Tom Holland. I directed Fright Night, Child's Play. I wrote Psycho 2, and I directed 3 Tales of the Crypt, and one that I really love called Four-Sided Triangle with Patricia Arquette. And I urge you to watch Dads from the Crypt. Dads from the Crypt.
I love it so much.
Yes, makes me happy every time I see somebody who is like a childhood hero of mine say the name of this show that we're on. That's crazy.
It'll never get old. I'm just gonna say it'll never get old. So since I'm hosting tonight, since Jason is not available, I'm gonna give it to our guest here, Alyssa, to bring us a song of the day.
Hi.
Or the week. I guess the week, right? We should be week.
I am not a metalhead like Mondo is.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not ashamed of this fact. It is just a fact.
Hold on. You're saying you're not a metalhead and you're wearing the Metallica shirt. So
I like Metallica. My exposure to metal is limited. It's limited to okay. Sorry. Brief aside. My friend had never heard the song "Enter Sandman" until we were in a pizza place and they played it, and I was just like kind of bopping, and she's like, "I don't know what this is," and I was like. But then I remembered she was homeschooled. So I was like, oh yeah, Christian homeschooled.
Some of them are like that.
Yeah. I will never make fun of anybody for that because I have never, in all honesty, I don't think I've ever heard a Taylor Swift song or an Ariana Grande song or a million popular artists. I probably heard them, but I didn't know that's what I was listening to.
You wouldn't be able to identify it.
Yeah. So I'll never knock someone for not knowing Metallica.
It's okay. I've never listened to a whole Sabrina Carpenter song, and I have like lots of friends who are very into her music, and she's very beautiful. Good for her. I just haven't listened to it. But anyway, I went nominally thematic with this. So the content of the song, nothing to do with hippos or actual hunger. But the song is Hunger by Florence and the Machine, who are an English indie rock band. This is from their 2018 album, High as Hope. It is about like struggling and growing up and stuff, but it's just a really, really solid song. And when I was thinking of the name of the movie, my brain was just like, all I can think of is Hunger by Florence and the Machine. But it's a really good song and I love it.
That's awesome. That's literally how I come with most of them. I just get a vibe the day of. I'm like, you know what? I'm listening to this album and this song sounds fun, so we're just gonna do this.
Well, because I was trying to think of something that like talked about like consumption. And like I was thinking too hard about it.
Thematic.
And then I was just like, nah, fuck it. We're gonna, what's the Chekhov's gun? We're gonna Chekhov's gun this song choice. It's the simplest. Or no, Occam's razor. That's the one that I'm thinking of. I got there somehow. It's late. I'm tired.
Don't feel bad. Like the poor Jody and Jason. I've heard my rants about music many times, which somehow takes me 15 minutes sometimes to figure out to get to the point. So
we're here for.
It's a really fucking good song, and it's like if you think about Florence Welch, incredible musician. She talked about how the song is about her teenage struggles with alcoholism and eating disorders. And I feel like it's just one of those songs that when I hear it, I have to sit with it for a little bit because it's just good. But it's like upbeat at the same time. It's one of those songs that's like, it's not a sad song, but it is a sad song.
Yeah.
I kind of like when bands do that, when they have a song where it's like a major key written, and then you listen to lyrics, you're like, oh, hold on. Are you okay?
Oh yeah,
are you
that's most
masking?
Florence and the Machine songs. They're all
Mhm.
like, most of them are upbeat, and then you're like, oh, this is sad as fuck, actually.
I've honestly never heard a Florence and the Machine song. I know
Have
the
you
band
ever
name.
heard
If you
the
did
song
Dog
"Dog Days
Days,
Are Over"?
yeah.
I
Oh,
might
did,
really?
that'd be
again.
the one.
It's the one's like, "Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father."
So the question is, where would I have heard this at? Because
I
you have
don't
to
know.
understand, my algorithms are all like, here's this new Swedish metal band you probably haven't heard of, and then I have to Google them to make sure they're not Nazis, and then I can listen to them.
I'm sure
my
Dog Days has been used on some TV shows at some point, but
Yeah, they've
I just
used,
can't
and then
think specific.
she's got a really good song called Seven Devils that I think you would
Mhm.
potentially vibe with.
I have a thing where my heart is I have pieces of other genres I really do love. Like I love some old hip hop. I love a lot of dark folk music of
Mhm.
all things. But like I have always said that the one thing I can always do is appreciate good music. Even if it's not my cup of tea, I can still listen to something and be like, oh, that's a fucking great song. It's just not for me. But I will definitely check this out, because I do always enjoy though listening to different things and trying new things.
Yeah, I'd really recommend, like, specifically for you, listening to the song Seven Devils, because it's like darker and moodier, and like her voice is very rich
Mhm.
and like clear. She's like, a lot of people call her like a dark fairy queen of Ireland.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send it to me, because I'm also a big
Yeah.
fan of like I think when it comes to we're getting off a tangent here. When it comes to more clean vocals, I love like when you have female vocals over like darker music.
Mhm.
Chelsea Wolfe is one of my favorite artists, and definitely not metal, but well, I think she's in the metal vein because of how
Sure.
dark her music is. A.A. Williams is another one, or Emma Ruth Rundle. I think like when you can put female vocals, it's that dark style of music, it just works so fucking well.
I'm a fan of, like, I'm drawn to vocalists with specific voices
Mhm.
that you
Yeah.
can like pick out. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I really liked Placebo for a really long time growing up, because like Brian Molko's voice is so particular. Like, you hear a Placebo song, you know that is Placebo. You hear a
Yeah.
David Bowie song, you know that is David Bowie.
This is why Attila Syhar was a superior vocalist in Mayhem, even though everyone's like, oh, but Dead did the demos. Yeah, he was first, but he was not as good of a vocalist as Attila. And any metal listening to this right now, if they're angry about it, come at me. I'm here for it. Attila was a better vocalist than Dead. Jody.
Those are the murder people, right? I just want to.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about trying to, now that we're right now so Jason's gonna be away for a bit, so I'm like, oh, when the cat's away, the mice will play. So I'm like, this is where it's our time to get fucking weird. And
Yeah.
Jody, have you seen Lords of Chaos?
I have, and I like it. I'll watch it again.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We'll talk about Abstract. I'm thinking we do
Okay.
Lords of Chaos and Until the Light Takes Me. We'll talk about it later, because I just want an excuse to talk about black metal for an hour. That's
Sure.
all.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Really what it comes down
Hey,
to.
last podcast on the left did a whole thing about that entire
Swedish black
story.
metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will listen to it someday. There's a lot of the movie Lords of Chaos has a ton of inaccuracies,
Sure.
because it's based off a book that one person wrote while interviewing a very small subset of people. I know more about the story than the movie. The movie was very inaccurate. I'll put it that way.
It was entertaining as a movie. I don't know about its accuracy, but I liked it as a movie.
Yeah, I thought so too. But that's another story for another day. Jody, bring us our horror news of the week.
All right. So a few releases worth looking into. One that we just saw at Chattanooga Film Fest, and we'll talk about that again in just a minute. But Camp is now playing at select theaters. It's a witchy horror, like girls go to a summer camp and do witchy stuff. Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And I'm assuming when it says select theaters, you probably got to be near one of the big cities somewhere, but that probably means it's going to be getting a release pretty soon, and either a wide release or a at-home release. So keep an eye out for Camp.
Alyssa, you would definitely like that movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to see if it's showing near me.
It's not campy at all, though.
That's
thought.
fine.
Other releases right now. There is a movie that I've heard good things about called Hold the Fort. It looks a little bit like horror comedy about home ownership and then a whole bunch of different monsters. It looks like there's a werewolf and a witch in the poster. I like horror comedies. I like lots of monsters in one movie. So I'm definitely going to check that out. But the most important release to talk about, because this will be releasing on Monday. That's the 29th, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So tomorrow, June 30th, Obsession comes to digital. So
Yes!
if you want to watch Obsession for either the first time or if you watched it before and you're ready to watch it again, like I am, you'll get your chance tomorrow.
Yes.
I think
that is my movie of the year so far.
it's
Like
so far
I
for me
fucking
too,
loved
yeah.
it.
That and Hokum are number 1 and number 2 on my list.
Yes.
And it's realistically a coin flip, but like I want to watch it again because I gave Obsession a 4.5 on Letterboxd and I walk out of the theater. And I said this before in the podcast, my mentality is if I don't walk out of a movie and think 5 in my head, it can't be a 5.
Sure.
That's one of the maybe 2 or 3 movies I've ever upped my rating on after the fact, after I sat and stewed with it. Because the more I thought about it, the more I actually loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I liked Hokum a lot. It was really good, but Obsession just so viscerally tense. Like I was so stressed out during that movie that I just can't wait for that again. I'm
Dude,
excited.
between that and the NHL playoffs, my butthole has not been clenched in the past like 3 months.
I saw Obsession with my best friend Andromeda, friend of the pod.
Yeah.
I've decided she's friend of the pod.
She's friend of the pod.
But she screamed when we saw Obsession. Like it made her yell, and she's never done. I've known her for almost a decade. She's never done that in a movie, but Obsession made her go. Ah!
Oh, yeah.
I think
I can probably guess the scene too.
I think I mentioned when I saw that movie, I sat next to some very obnoxious human beings, and I think they're the same obnoxious human beings I sat next to when I saw Weapons, and they're trying to make jokes and laugh about the movie, but about 3/4 of the way through, they just shut the fuck up because the movie, because I told them to be quiet and they try to give me shit. And the lady on the other side goes, yeah, shut the fuck up. And then they shut up. But they were also by the end of it, like awestruck, gobsmacked? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
I'm trying to use a big word and I have a librarian here and I'm like, am I using the right word? Oh God.
You did.
But they were gobsmacked by it to where they were just speechless by the end of it, which that's a good movie.
I had the same thing. There was a bunch of teenagers in my showing and you could tell they were like wanting to make jokes and stuff, but once the movie got going, nobody was talking. We were all sucked into that movie.
I can't remember.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I have something unrelated to the movie. I just want to talk about a movie theater experience, but please talk about the movie.
One of my I used to teach 5th grade, and one of my former students is now a high schooler and follows me on Instagram with parent knowledge and parent knowledge and permission.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But she messaged me and she was like, you need to go see Obsession. And then I went and saw it because she knows I like spooky stuff. So she was like, you have to go watch this movie. And I messaged her and I was like, that movie ruled. I hate that you watched that, but because I've known you since you were 10.
I was watching, I can't remember what movie I was in the theater for. And this guy towards the back was talking. And then I just hear like a voice in the same area go, Dad, shut the fuck up. And then he was quiet for the rest of the movie. And I was like, how amazing was that?
All right. Other horror news. So Dan Trachtenberg, who did all the newest Predator movies, he did Prey, he did I'm right about that. Yeah. Prey, Killer of Killers, Badlands, he did all those Predator movies. He is making an animated horror comedy slasher called Freddy the 13th. I'm in. I think it's supposed to be geared towards a younger audience, but it looks like it could be a lot of fun. The animation style, the little like preview, like I like the character design. The main guy looks like Kevin Smith used to look. Like he's kind of a bigger guy with a beard and a backwards hat. And I'm like, okay, so it's a Silent Bob as our lead here. But it looks like fun. And after Dan Trachtenberg has made the things that he's made recently, I'm down for anything that he makes.
Oh, this is cute.
And one more thing to mention. Eli Roth's The Horror Section company is releasing a stripper slasher called Stiletto on Halloween Eve. So you still got a little wait for it, but it is a slasher involving strippers in some way and made by Eli Roth's production company. So that could be anything, literally anything.
I wonder how it's going to compare to Werewolf in a Women's Prison.
I can go shoot a film right now on my phone outside in the backyard and send it to you guys in 45 minutes, and it's gonna be better than Werewolf in a Woman's Prison.
That movie haunts me, dude.
It's a rough movie.
You want to know what though? That's the kind of movie though that I'm so happy we got to talk about in the podcast, because if I just watched that by myself and had to just live with that and no one else has seen it, I don't know if I'd be mentally okay.
That's like, this is gonna come back to haunt me. But my friend and I, she read to me a 10,000 word SpongeBob Squidward fan fiction once, and I send it to everyone that I know because I can't have the knowledge by myself.
Okay,
like I can't be the only one who stared into the gates of hell.
I'm gonna ask a question that I regret asking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Does Squidward ever get X-rated with those tentacles?
Yes.
Yes. God damn it.
It was horrifying and I loved it.
We always put SpongeBob on because you can find YouTube, which is like 12 hours of SpongeBob. So we don't leave our dogs home alone by themselves very often. When we're leaving to go to the store or going, like, we went furniture shopping the other day, we'll put SpongeBob on for them. So I always joke that's our favorite show. And my dog has a little bow tie with little anchors on it. So he likes nautical nonsense.
That's precious.
But so if you just will do me a favor and never share this fan fiction with me, that'd be fantastic.
Okay.
and I'm not saying that and like I hope you do. No.
No, it's okay. The good word can be spread in other places.
There's certain things that should just stay wholesome.
I wish that I had never looked into the abyss. And it looked back.
I'm just like, someone saw Squidward and be like, yep, that's what we're writing about today.
Like, I think the person who wrote it like as a joke, because they wrote it anonymous, like posted it anonymously, because you don't want your name attached to this bullshit. But like, it was insane. Like, I've not laughed that hard in my whole life as when my friend was like dramatically reading this to me.
Oh, so it wasn't the content that did it. It was a dramatic reading.
It was like the experience, the whole experience.
Yeah.
Weirdly well written, but like horrifying at the same time. It was just, oh my God, it was wild.
Jody, any other horror news for us this week?
We just got finished with Chattanooga Film Fest, so I have not been paying attention to much of anything other than movies the last week or so. So as far as I know, that's the only news. If there's more news, I'll mention it later.
Well,
have you talked about because I'm, like I said, behind on podcasts, but last time you guys recorded, did you talk about the sneak previews, the stills of the Robert Eggers werewolf movie that came out?
I have not. No.
Yeah,
but
they
you want to know
released
what?
Stills.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
they
excited
released
for that.
Stills. It looks awesome. And I heard that it's like entirely in Middle English, which is going to be crazy. I'm going to request a subtitle machine when I go see that movie in theaters.
As a man with a witch tattoo, like, as much as I love that movie because the satanic slant on it and how it's liberation and about the woman's, the coming of age struggle, I love the fact that at the end of the day it's also a period piece, and he made them build the sets out of like what was available back then. Like, fuck, that just does it for me. So I'm super excited for the werewolf. Yeah.
I really need Ryan Coogler to make a werewolf movie, and then I'll be complete.
I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that too. So in lieu of dad advice this week, or I know Jason's been doing horror hot takes, which I totally forgot about until like 2 minutes before we started the show because I'm not used to hosting, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to give a shout out to Chattanooga Film Festival again for another awesome year. I think this year might have been like the most solid lineup they've ever had.
Yeah, there was a few movies that we watched that I wasn't a huge fan of, but the ones that hit, like I have like 5 movies that I can't decide which is my favorite because there were so many good ones.
And some of the shorts were just phenomenal. Shorts are always my favorite part of the fest, but I want to give a shout out to Chris, the organizer of the festival, and everybody else that works in that fest, because it's truly a labor of love they do. And they do this because they love movies and they love bringing attention to movies that may not get the love that, Cannes isn't going to show some of these films, fucking Sundance isn't. And we have these cool little film festivals like Chattanooga Film Festival that are willing to take a chance on all kinds of stuff. And, we watched a movie. I'm just going to point out like Camp you brought up. And then we also a day later watched Night of the Vampires.
Yeah.
and fucking amazing. Nothing to do with each other, completely different levels of movie, right? But it just shows the diversity they have there and everything they have there, and all the hard work those people put in, all the volunteers keeping us hydrated with way too much beer, and everyone working that festival. I'm gonna make another plea for anybody out there that if you're listening to this podcast, I feel like you have somewhat of a love for film or independent film or stuff off the beaten path. And Chattanooga Film Festival does a Patreon where they do a secret screening every month that you can watch and talk about on Discord. It's always a good time.
Yeah, and the movies they pick are the most off the wall, hidden gem kind of stuff that they dig out. Like Chris and Dustin have some of the deepest movie knowledge of any people I've ever met, and they pull up stuff that I have never heard of every month.
Hearing them talk about movies, like when we have Joe Ferry on, hearing him talk about movies, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. He'll be like, I love how they did an homage to this weird Italian director who I know, but I'm like, I never would have picked that up in a million years. But that's the level of love they have for film. So if anybody wants to throw a few bucks their way to help them keep this great fest going, if you're unable to make it to Chattanooga, and I will say, if you have the ability to go to Chattanooga, please do it.
Yeah, it's so much fun being on the ground there. Phil Noble, who's the editor-in-chief over at Fangoria, he sends out his weekly newsletter, and this week was all about the Chattanooga Film Fest. And one thing he said, because he is the editor at Fangoria, so they go to a bunch of different stuff. They hit the big, TIFF and South by and all that stuff. He said, those are hip places. Like, these are cool places with cool people trying to make connections, and like it's a hip scene. Chattanooga Film Fest is a family. Like, you get there and you are embraced by these people. It's a bunch of nerds and cool people and everybody all together, and like it's just it's a big love fest. Like, everybody just had such a great time and such good people there.
Yeah, it's
Fango doesn't even cover Chattanooga Film Fest. Phil just likes going.
Phil and Kimberly as well from
Kimberly
from Fangoria. Crazy Sexy Ghoul on Instagram is always there as well. And our good friend again, Joe Ferry, Films at First Sight. He's there every year. Our friend Allison from Who's There podcast, which, by the way, are much love and condolences to Allison, who's dealing with some. She's lost a couple of her babies, her cats in the past few. So just much love to Allison. It's just a great time with great people, and you get to watch all kinds of cool films. And you get to hang out with a bunch of fucking nerds that love film and love other bullshit too. And guess what? We get pretty fucking buzzed and get really high, and it's a great time.
I want to go. I just never have any money.
Understand.
I would say we get an Airbnb every year, but it's also 3 dudes in the same house. You're more than welcome to stay with us.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Like,
I say we're all clean. We're not like walking around in our underwear.
Also, probably wouldn't care. I was raised by a single dad, like with an older brother.
Was your dad the like, I don't care who's coming over, I'm only wearing my underwear around the house?
No, he was usually like clothes, but he would like wander around in his tidy whities from time to time. And I was just like, put it away, Dad.
It's called bad privilege.
Yeah, I do not like wearing a shirt in the house, but but again, it's a good time out in Chattanooga, and just want to give our deepest, sincerest love to everyone that makes that happen every year. Because I go to Maryland Death Fest every year in May, and then I go to Chattanooga Film Festival in June. And I think I might miss it next year, so I might have to go to Germany for a work trip, which I know like everyone's like, oh my god, that's so bad. Like I'd rather be in Chattanooga. I'll put it that way. Because I have the best time there every year with the best people. So if anybody out there wants to throw a few bucks to their Patreon, and then while you're at it, throw a few bucks at ours too. But I'm sure Jason's gonna love hearing this, me promoting someone else's Patreon.
And we will have a more like extensive Chattanooga Film Fest talk coming up sometime in the next little bit. One of our upcoming episodes where we're going to talk about our favorite movies and things like that with our friends Joe and Allison. Kind of a little cross promotion with all of us together.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out there, and hopefully stuff you guys will get to see. The only negative about film festivals in general is we've seen some really awesome stuff, even from last year, that has still not gotten distribution yet. And that always happens, but I have faith that some stuff will come. And I'm just going to bring up one movie to end this with is Frogman Returns.
Yes.
I love the original Frogman, and goddamn, did Frogman Returns scratch every itch that I possibly had.
Yeah.
So just saying. And then, but we'll talk more about Chattanooga Film Festival in a future episode. A more in-depth review probably coming in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Anything else, folks, before we wrap it up for the evening?
Nah,
Nope.
I'm good.
This hosting shit is hard. Like I messaged Jason earlier. I'm like, I have a new respect because I had to do like research.
Like, what do you mean I have to think?
I
come in prepared.
Yeah. I didn't even take my edible. Like I'm kind of buzzed right now. So I was watching wrestling. I'm gonna go finish some AEW wrestling after this. So wrestling nerds also hit us up. But Alyssa, anything you want to plug? Where can we find you if we want to see more of your exploits?
I have we've put our podcast Silver Scream on an extended hiatus because life is hard. But you know, you can listen to back episodes of Silver Scream anywhere where podcasts are gathered.
And you should, especially Werewolf in a Woman's Prison, because we all agree
was trash.
It was trash, but you want to know what though? I had the best time talking about it. So.
Oh yeah, it was so fun.
When
Jody was on, we talked
which
about
Howling movie was it? It was one of the Howlings.
3 or 4.
I can't remember.
Marsupials.
Marsupials.
God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Terrible movies.
I think we need a Patreon episode of Werewolf in a Woman's Prison, just so Jody can watch it.
Yeah, I would watch it again for Jody.
The worst thing ever is the fact that, like, if I go to Amazon Prime, I have one movie that I purchased on there, and it is Werewolf in a Woman's Prison. If you go to my purchases on Amazon Prime, that is it.
That's so funny. I'm on like most socials as No Hungry Ghosts, which is a Mountain Goats reference. Not a food reference. I do love food though. And ghosts. So, you know, anything's possible.
And no goat should ever go hungry. Just saying.
Ghosts should never go hungry. Those poor things. They're already dead. But yeah, that's me. I'm around. I occasionally guest. I last guested to talk about Frankenstein on Fear Coded, which is a really good podcast about queer horror.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you again for joining us on short notice. It's very, very appreciated. And as always, here's where I'm gonna do my outro, which I did not write the outro down, so I'll do my best. But guys, if you're listening to us, if you're watching us on YouTube, hey, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button and go ahead. I'm just kidding.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Hit that like button if you're on the YouTube, just so we get the algorithm, I guess. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
hit subscribe so that number goes up and it makes me feel happiness inside and it fills that empty void in my soul. We love it though. If you guys dig our podcast, if you can just leave us an iTunes review, that's literally the best way that you can help others find out about us. And if you didn't love our podcast, we are last podcast on the left. So
Sorry.
I was proud of that one.
That laugh erupted out of me.
Find us on our socials, Instagram. We're on TikTok, I think.
We are.
and check out our Patreon. We do have some exclusive reviews on there, and we plan on doing more. But if you guys have spent the last hour with us, we thank you. And thank you, as always, for listening to Dads from the Crypt. I don't know how to play the outro. Here we go.
Please leave that in.
We're just gonna sit here while I
Mhm.
have the outro button and I'm pressing it and nothing's happening. So
I think
we're
if
gonna
you
go
just
ahead.
stop recording it, it does it.
Okay. All right, hang tight.
Maybe.
Nope. Hit end recording and play out.
Follow Dads from the Crypt on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or I will follow you to the grave. No, seriously, you really should watch. But be careful what you ask for. You may get it.